Colonialism has been earned because I've just picked up astronomy. I just need a better government. Oh, Raj. Okay, 28 gold, science, culture, and faith per turn, as well as 2 gold to my city-state trade routes. That's a card. Okay, I'm gonna have to put, but how many city-states have I not given envoys to yet? Enough for it to be something I need to think about. Charismatic leader is doing me quite a lot of good in terms of envoys available, but I'm getting more from my culture tree at the moment. So let's put Raj in instead. That'll just boost my gold up a little bit more. 1,183, yeah. I sort of want it all, but I'm gonna have to just take what I've got right now. So I think I've got 3 workshops? No, I've got 2 workshops. Okay, right. Now I have 3. Perfect. So I can give myself Da Vinci. This will give me 9 more culture per turn as well as a boost to flight. And next turn I'll do that again for another boost. There we go. Bradford is already popping, and a lighthouse is going to make that even better, which is brilliant because now I can go to London and get myself another trader. 2 more cities as well. There is Birmingham next to a wonder, and we've also got Brighton, which is my sprawling empire. And I'm just going to quickly nab this tile because that is a canal that I very much would like to build at some point. On provision. Excellent. Right, I can start pumping settlers out now. Magnus, I'm just going to move you to somewhere that's near where I'm going to be settling more. To be fair, I've actually settled a lot of the map, but I kind of want right now. I think war is more likely to be my sort of point of progression, but I'll pop you into Stoke just because then I can send you out in this direction. 500 gold siphoned from Bristol. It's not on. I'm not even sending any of my trade routes there. just happens to be generating like loads of gold. Okay, my range from London's getting pretty big now. Nanadol, that's 51 gold, and there we go. It's also giving me the Visselbanken routes and Samarkand. I'm going to just do the same thing. I need to steal that one next. I thought I had this one. Oh no, Christina's put loads of envoys in. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know though. Mass production, 1 turn away from that. Let's get Venetian Arsenal as soon as we can. Whoa, urbanization and opera and ballet boosts in that tribal hut. Okay, that's useful. That's 2 things that I was going to pick up myself anyway, so it's probably the most useful tribal village I've had all game. It may have been forbidden once, but no longer. 1 wildcard policy slot. Now, I've already playing Alza Minerva, and you think you get 2 extras, right? You get an economic and a wildcard, so this added wildcard is brilliant. We're going to be 3 government slots over what we should be, and I intend to be a lot more than that, because we're building Patala Palace, and we're also building Alhambra. Let's put skyscrapers in briefly just so that we make these wonders just a touch quicker. Oh my lord, a shipyard is worth 20 gold. Really? Oh yeah, of course, it's 4 gold for every one of these that I've got 3 envoys with, and I've got 5 mercantile city-states with 3 envoys. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Okay, yeah, fair play. Let's put a theatre square down in London briefly. Don't forget, every district means that we get 4 gold and 2 culture when you combine Elizabeth and Kamasi together. Now, of all of these wonders, I think Alhambra is being competed with quite badly. So it's Alhambra, I think, is the one I might rush. Oh yeah, this is close in a few cities. So off you pop. Off you pop. I need you to go and get me Alhambra. Thank you so much. I think what we're going to do is we're going to run through to the industrial era. We're going to go to arms and we're going to start to invade places. I think Hungary is the first place I'm going to attack because look at this nation. This is just desperate for some canals. I reckon we can canal all the way through this, but it's just a natural integration of my empire as well. Hungary also doesn't like me. We can maintain our alliances. We can do a Golden Age war. I've got ironclads, 80 strength. I think this is definitely the way I'm going to play this. So we're going to go for Hungary. In order to make that happen, I need to make sure that I've got a city with Venetian Arsenal in. I don't remember. Does Venetian Arsenal have to be on the coast? Cannot be on a lake. Yeah, so none of these cities can build it. We've got to build something new, something awesome. Might have to be there to put it onto this tile, maybe. Where is Venetian Arsenal? I can never find it. There we go. Blends in. It's a bit awkward, but that might be the best place to do it, unless I can find another city which has got access to canals and stuff that will work. Yeah, we'll think about that, but that could be a good thing to do. 4 envoys. Nice. Okay, let's pick up Anshan, Cardiff, and anyone else that's easy to pick up. Or I can almost pick up Brussels. You know what? I'm going to put 3 into Brussels instead of instead of Anshan. We're going to muck up that up. Right, hang on. Let's try this again. So, right, let's do this. 1 in Cardiff, 3 in Brussels, and bam, our production should be crazy now. So this is a 41 gold route. I'll finish the theatre square, and you should see that we should get a lot of extra gold on that route. Opera and ballet, 41 to 45 gold. Yeah, look at that. In London, you can get better than that. Let's get a water park going. Now, opera and ballet, was that my first industrial? Hang on, no, we've been in industrial for ages. Oh yeah, that's why Auckland, I was waiting for Auckland to do more for me, but they'd already done it. Alhambra, there's a military policy slot, so we are on course now for 4 bonus slots. I think we're going to play relatively scientifically military focused, just because I want to see how crazy big the government is, and if you go cultural, you have to stick to a low tier of government. I can't be having that today. No, no, no. What can we put into our government? I think conscription, just to save a tiny bit of gold. And now there's Patala Palace ready to rock very soon as well. Oh yeah, of course. Shipyards give 1 production to all coast and lake tiles that haven't got an improvement on them. So if you just look at how many London's working here, if I buy the shipyard, bam. Oh, it's a lot of bonus tile. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to spend some money just getting shipyards across my nation because these help a lot. Oh, hang on, Nazca lines. Nazca lines. Hey, actually, Sheffield will benefit from that quite a lot. Oh yeah, perfect. There's a lighthouse as well, and I've forgotten to trade everything for a few turns as well. I've got 1,500 gold per turn coming in at the moment, and that's before we've gone through trading this turn. So you're going to keep hold of my Niter because frigates are going to be something that I'm doing 100 and something gold per turn for like 3 turns worth of dip play favor as well. Pretty cool. Oh, actually, no, I won't. Let's sell it. I've got another lighthouse to buy. How will I become part of the lighthouse family if I don't buy my lighthouses? There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. I'm rushing industrialization, by the way, but I know I haven't got banking, and that is something I really need to get. But yeah, I'm really... Oh, there's another lighthouse. You know what? There's too many lighthouses. Too many traders. What's in this tribal hut? We've already had some good boosts. Can we have some more? 100 faith. That's not too bad, actually. I can buy some stuff, like an armory, and yeah, like Valletta is still being really handy. Let me just show you how good these routes are getting. So Singapore, this trade route there is worth 51 gold and 13 culture per turn. And I can do more of these. I have more options available to me right now. Nelson builds a lighthouse and a shipyard. Oh, that's not bad. You just hang around suspiciously in Hull for a bit. Some of these units or some of the admirals, I should wait and use them for war later, but I think economy right now is really boosting me quite nicely, so that's kind of where my priority lies. Do I want to keep friends with India? Again, England, India, such a lovely historical relationship. I think we've got Hungary to fight. Can I get away with one more alliance before it? Yeah, actually, you know what? We'll make friendship. It just stops me being invaded, and that's a good thing. Patala Palace. Ooh, 2 turns away. That was a bit of a third wonder. I mean, we've got to think about getting Big Ben somewhere, right? We've got a nice river available to us in my capital, so I could get Big Ben in my capital. Yeah, okay, Big Ben in London. It's something I haven't done in a while, but it's quite fun. Siege tactics, metal casting. Oh, you know what? These tribal villages late game, these are worth doing. Just this one sea dog has probably earned about 8 of them. Very handy indeed. I'm just trying to look out for more places I can go and use my sea dog. They're all kind of hidden away a little bit now. Okay, fine. We'll go and hunt some more out then. Yeah, the alliances have fallen away again. That's a bit annoying. I wish they would just stick up so I didn't have to do this every time, but never mind. I think I'm just going to resume all of my alliances as they were for now. So there's a couple of city-states we're still looking out for. Chinguetti I've mentioned, but that would give me just crazy faith per turn. But Ngazakami would be a good option if that appeared. I also think Antaramavano, however you pronounce that would give me 30% extra culture, which would push me probably close to 1,000 per turn, which is good. I would take that. I would take that if I had to. Now, I'm saving up about 3,000 gold per turn as well. Oh, yeah, Hungary's denouncing me. Oh, yeah, you're going to make my job very easy later. Don't worry about that. That's perfect. London, I'm just going to whap in a coal power plant as soon as I can. I'm really hoping I've got some coal in my nation. I have enough of the continent, I think, to give me some coal. But we'll see. Oh yeah, production. I'd love to be able to build units better, and I'd love it if ranged was stronger so that when I get frigates out, that would help. Oh, no, that's a bit of a flood right on an industrial zone I was building. Oh, that's annoying. Never mind. Patala Palace, we did it. So that's 3 of the wonders. Just Big Ben to go now. 1 diplomatic victory point, 1 diplomatic policy slot. It's the policy slot which is the most amazing thing. Once I get democracy, I'm going to have a ton of those things. Mali got it and gold got it. I do have a lot of gold. Venetian Arsenal, won't work on that, but I do have a lot of gold, so I guess that's fine. Now, don't forget, I mean, it's difficult to forget because it's so lovely, but I do have a Mexico City, which means my industrial zone reaches for 9 tiles instead of 10. 9 tiles instead of 6. I should say. So putting it into London means that all of my cities on my home continent benefit from it. So we'll go and do that in a second. There's power in this city. What's the power even being used for? It's not. Oh, it's just Cardiff showing I've got power even though I'm not using it. That's really weird. So the factory itself is worth 10 production, although it's actually worth more than that because it's worth an extra 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 production. So it's actually worth 24 production on buildings. And now I have a coal power plant as well. Actually thinking about it, because I've got Cardiff, I don't even need coal. So I don't actually have any coal improved right now, which is a little bit hilarious, but it's fine. Let's go back and get banking so that I can get some more trade routes. London, you need to go and protect me. Who's the spy? Alice. Let's hope she doesn't get put in chains, eh? Oh, come on. It's a good band. Let's have a look at my government now. So if I put Raj in there, skyscrapers, I'm not building anything right now. So triangular trade confederation. This is all fine. I want to put Merchant Confederation in. It's too good. It's 100 gold per turn. I mean, honestly, give it to me. And we'll put Invention in as well. No, I've got gold for that. Let's instead put my Builder card back in. I really miss Public Works. I love having it in. I just miss it, you know? I miss it when I haven't got it. Craftsman's doing good now. Press gangs, conscription. That's all doing good. What a government, by the way. Just look how many policies I've got. I've got 10 policies in a 6-slot government. It's wonderful. Nelson, there you go. There's now a shipyard and a lighthouse in this city. We're up above 2,000 gold per turn. Not bad. Banking and mass media. Oh, I'm so far ahead on the civics tree than I am on the tech tree. But now we have our best Gilded Vault. Now, the Gilded Vault is a fun building. Not only does it give me 25 gold per turn because of all my city-states, it gives me culture equal to my adjacency on the commercial hub, which is a small thing, but also trade route capacity if I've got a harbour. This is where I get 2 trade routes per city instead of 1. For 25 gold per turn, let me just tell you now, that is very much worth it. Just going to manually build a couple of them, but yeah, this is good. Oh, 50 gold per turn on the route there. And I'm now just focusing on sending trade routes to city-states that I don't have on side yet. Seems a bit counterintuitive, but the envoys, that's the main thing that I'm looking for right now. More and more envoys, more and more spreading my religion around, just being a general nuisance. Muscat has appeared. More city-states. I didn't have enough, so I'm glad we now have options. Scorched Earth. More importantly, 2 envoys. I'm getting 2 more envoys next turn as well. I'm split. Either I can start putting envoys to get 6 into all of my industrial city-states, because then that gives me even more production for my coal power plant, or I just keep working on new city-states. I think I just work on new ones. Not that I really need them, but it's just fun. There's an amenity for commercial hub districts. Yay! To 2,400 gold per turn now. That's not bad. Just going to sweep around all of the Barb clans and start buying some of the unique units. That was a Hyung, which is like a better frigate, and I've seen some other ones just offering like really cheap, like conquistadors and stuff. It's also encouraging city-states to become, Barb clans to become city-states. I've skipped ahead there, but yeah, it just kind of helps me. I can upgrade things nice and cheap, which is good as well. Look, I've got caravel options now. We've got potential to make some frigates. My gold per turn is looking pretty decent now. So I've got my half price promotion card in. This is where I just enjoy building a bit of an army. London is the world's most sophisticated city, you say? Agree to disagree. How have I not got any coal? What am I using my coal on? My ironclad at the moment. Right, come on. Let's work out where this coal is. Go and settle it. I put power in the bottom because I don't want to see coal power plants. I just want to see where the coal is. So I know I've got some that I'm just about to go and pick up there. If I don't dig the coal out of the ground, I can't put railway down. And that is just a criminal offense. Hungary has a ton of it. Okay, I think we've got to go and invade Hungary. I was going to chain it up for the industrial era, so we've got 14 turns or so to prepare. But I have now just unlocked Canals. Again, this is my little trick for Canals. I mentioned this before, but you can pop multiple down in the same city to build, even if normally you'd only be able to work one at a time. All you've got to make sure is that you are queuing or working something else. So in this case, a military engineer. Then you pop down the canal and you go 1 and then pick the second one like that. Actually, London's going to do a lot of these canal works because honestly, it's got the production. So I've queued all 3 up and now I go a 1, 2, 3, and now they're all queued. Now normally if I were to now say for instance just press the canal button, I can't queue more up, it just builds whatever it deems to be the first one. So that's just a little trick for you there. So with the placement of these canals, I've now guaranteed that London is connected both to this southern sea and this northern sea, but I want to be able to cut through this bit as well. So that's why I've popped a settler that's going to make Newcastle, which is in range of not only a zoo, but also an aquarium and also a factory. So that's all doing really nicely. And the factory is giving 10 production per turn, not 6, because don't forget, any powered building gives me 4 more of the yield than it should normally do. So I can pop down that canal, which is going to take 33 turns. I can pop down the industrial zone, which is going to unlock for me Venetian arsenal. And then I have these beautiful military engineers, which are going to run over and speed up / rush that canal. I don't need to rush many of my other canals at the moment because honestly, the production in London and Bristol are high enough that I'm just going to work those through. But for instance, the canal up on this tile in Brighton, that's gonna, I'm gonna work that through because this is important. If I can canal over, then I can now attack 1, 2, 3, 4 of Hungary's cities, 5 of them from the sea, which is a huge deal. Oh, there's a general, by the way. That was 2 city-states wanted that, Mogadishu and Granada. I'm just about to buy myself another musician. We've got commercial hubs being built, entertainment complexes, industrial zones. We've got all of those, but I haven't got a preserve being built. That is one that I probably should do. Maybe in Birmingham? I think the tiles around Birmingham are pretty good, or maybe even Plymouth or Hull. Yeah, in my northern territories, that'll be quite nice. We can get a preserve going there. Why not? I didn't even think about this, but I'm naturally getting to 6 envoys in a lot of these city-states because I just keep trading with them. So that's brilliant. That's 3 production in all my coal power plants now. 200 production per turn we're up to. Oh, that's good. And of course, we now have some railway. Next step to prepare for this war, this oncoming war, is to actually go for military science. I want a military academy, especially now I've unlocked armies. There we go, so I can get line infantry armies, 82 strength or so. They should be able to do some severe damage to Hungary, so that suits me down to the ground. Siege tactics, canal. The first canal is now open. I think it's this one. So we go Manchester, Bristol, Preston. That line is now open. Our first railway is now complete between London and Manchester. All I could hope for really is that in real life, British transport was this efficient, but it's not. London can't get any more trade routes because I don't know any more city-states. I'm refusing to trade with anybody that isn't a city-state, by the way. It's just not worth it for me. This tribal hut had ballistics. Yeah, so that's about 5 Eurekas and 3 to 4 inspirations I think I've generated now. Pretty good. Okay, ideology means that I no longer have the ability to put craftsmen in the top, and 5-year plan's not really worth it for me at the moment, so instead I'm going to go for logistics. It's my favorite card. It's really good. It just means I can move my units around, and it means I can build railway faster, which is kind of the main thing here. Okay, it's a lot of city-state trade routes about 1. Perfect. Well, let me just quickly get my musician. It's 6,000 gold, but again, 3 separate envoys. Getting there. I'm actually managing to do pretty much every envoy quest every era right now, which is pretty mad. But Johannesburg, that puts 6 envoys there. Then I can do Buenos Aires for 6 envoys there. Where next? Oh, Singapore for 6 envoys there as well. That's must have given me quite a bit more production in my capital. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. 69 production towards districts. Wow. I don't know if I remember that being so high. That's probably near a record for me in terms of like city-state boosting. I think we may have had one Germany game where maybe it got a bit higher. That's pretty cool though. I like that. I like that a lot. I want to trade with city-states. I want to maintain my advantage. So democracy it is. That'll just give me crazy city-state trade routes. I could have gone for the naughty government to give me the 5 combat power, but I don't think I'll need it. I think technology is my combat power this game, and I've got quite a bit of that. Is that the last canal? No, we've got one more to do, but that's good because now London is connected to the sea. Oh, perfect. Right, I can get units in and out of London now. Oh, for you. There was a moment at the beginning of the game where I was looking at it and going, have I set myself more of a challenge than I can achieve today? But no, we're all good. Oh, and that unlocks a +6 industrial zone. Yep, okay. English industry in this game is just so much fun, especially when you start making yourself happy. There's a Ferris wheel, there's an aquarium. Perfect. Hull has the fish. Oh, and a lot of trade routes now. I think I just managed to trade through the letter. Oh, that's right. That's perfect. London, yes. Sweden and Byzantium are fighting. Who declared war on who? Sweden went for Byzantium. You nutters. You're absolute nutters. I know you've got a unique unit, but Byzantium are going to wreck you if you're not careful. There's suffrage. Did Byzantium get crusade? Oh no, it's Sweden has spread their religion. Hinduism. Okay, right, fine. So there is a bit of a religious war going on here, but that could be entertaining. 2 more envoys. Jacob Fugger, let's just pick you up immediately. And bam. Where can I send the envoys? We've got more places we can go. There's always more places. I like the idea of going for Zanzibar, especially because it wants religious conversion. So I'll put 1 into that, and then, yep, there we go. Religious conversions already worked. And then I'll save this envoy for Zanzibar, and that'll make me super happy. And now we can convert to democracy. Yay for democracy. Okay, right. I just sort my government out a little bit. We've got diplomatic league still working for me, still doing good work. I think I want New Deal, because this will make my big super cities really happy. We've got public works still. I think I want economic union, because now my shipyards will give me more production, so that's good. And I think I want 5-year plan for my industrial zones. So there we go. We've just hopefully supercharged my empire quite considerably. London's now on 300 production per turn. Yep, you know what? I'll take it. Oh my goodness. This is a semi-useful Panama Canal. Yes. Oh, that'll link Manchester to this sea. That's perfect. I'm going to have to politely ask India for open borders so I can get my ships out, but that's brilliant. Oh, I love games like this. It's just, you end up doing the weirdest things in order to try and like attack from strange angles. Let's finish this canal quickly. Next up, I want to build armadas directly, so let's get the seaport. It's going to be worth a lot of gold per turn. And let's unlock capitalism, because market economy is a direct upgrade to trade confederation. Okay, that's the 3 canals finished now. Awesome. Okay, London is getting that. Let's just buy that military academy very quickly. I'd like you to get me something that we can build Big Ben from. So the commercial hub's going to be down here, I think. Yeah, I like this. This is good. 1 turn commercial hub. If I have to wait that long, I guess I can. But I can go cavalry army, 79 strength. Bam. Like that. It's pretty cheap because of the World Congress as well. 1,200 gold. So we'll get 2 of them and we'll send them up to attack. Yeah, I think we're going to be great. I think we're going to be absolutely great. More era score as I make more industrial zones, but yeah, look at this. Market economy, 30 gold, 44 science, 44 production, culture per turn. Really nice. Colonial taxes is becoming pretty good as well now. Keep an eye on that. I might just need, more policy slots. Maybe I just haven't got enough, That could be the thing here. Oh yeah, of course. If I make them all in London and then run them out, they all get alpine training as well by going near Matterhorn. That's so effective. Oh, I love it. And I can afford to make 3 cavalry armies per turn just with the gold output I've got. That's so strong. Sounds pretty mad, but although this campus is a really good idea, I'm actually going to put a commercial hub on that tile because the trade route is worth more for me per turn than anything else. Like, my trade routes are absolutely the lifeblood of my empire right now, and I'd rather have 100 of them. Campuses, not as important. Not as important as they could have been. Let's go professional sports. Oh, we are so far ahead on the culture tree, it's crazy. Electricity! Right. Most important place for this is Brighton, the beautiful city of. Let's build the seaport. Beautiful. And now I can decide what I would like to build. This Yong is actually fairly weak now, but my ironclad little fleet, maybe that needs company? Should I just get myself an frigate armada? I don't have enough niter, but we should have that very soon. Let's instead make a couple of armadas of sea dogs. These are pretty strong. 1,000 gold. We've got 15 turns, by the way, of using the World Congress to do all this. Pretty fun. And all my trade routes are just got more powerful again. We're now on 67 gold per turn and 18 culture per turn. Wow. That's pretty mental. That's pretty crazy. Okay. To that I just say sure. Sure it is. And the canal is finished in Newcastle, which means I can now get my ironclads and all my frigates out from London. Look at this. We're now connected. London can now get to any of the seas around it, even though it was landlocked. Oh, the perfect England game. Now that we've got that, I'm going to beeline Big Ben in economics. Let's see if we can get ourselves another government policy, because I just don't have enough. Professional sports. Okay, I might treat myself to a couple of buildings here. Bristol is now on stadium. Look at that. Beautiful London. Get yourself an aquatic centre. I'm not actually buying anything in London because 333 production. This city can build stuff. Like, it can stop being lazy. Bristol, however, has a better job. I'm going to get the factory and I'm going to get the coal power plant because now I can go for Estadio in 8 turns. Look at that. Oh, it's such a good wonder. Panama Canal. Not in the original place I thought it was going to be, but still in a wonderful place because this hooks up very directly my capital to the attacking front with Hungary. I mean, got to make sure my cavalry still pass by the Matterhorn, but that is a cool canal. Look how beautiful my empire is. Canal, Panama Canal. Oh, yes. Some really good industrial zones as well because of it. I mean, still, we're not talking like Germany level industrial zones, but we're still talking pretty good industrial zones. 72 gold per turn from one trade route. Oh, okay. And don't get too excited, but this canal's now open. So Hungary has been quietly leveling up their garrison defense, but they haven't put many walls in. And I think the garrison defense is mainly probably getting one of their unique units. It's not the Black Army, it's the Hussars. But I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem because I do have cavalry army and we are teching up quickly now. We've got 420 science per turn. I'll keep the counter spy on. I'll send a spy over momentarily. But there is the Golden Age. Now Hungary has just gone into a Golden Age themselves. That's a bit annoying. Fine, never mind. There is to arms. Now that means that we can now go for a Golden Age war. Now, does my military ally want a Golden Age war? They do. They do. It is declare. There we go. It's happened. So I've got the combat strength from the Golden Age War and 75% less grievances. So the world should be pretty chill about it. I only 25 grievances for declaring that war. What I'm now going to do is go through the rest of the world and see if we can get anybody that's met Hungary to join in. Yeah, pretty successful. India, Sweden, and Rome all joined in. Yeah, Hungary's probably looking at this and going, what just happened? I'm sorry, how many people just declared war on me? Anyway, we've got the super canal is ready to fire now. We've got to watch for loyalty. Loyalty may be a bit of a problem, but what we need to really focus on is speed of assault. The faster we go in this war, the better luck we'll have. So we'll go and just hit these. These are fleets and armadas of very powerful units anyway. But look, already that's a 4 population city taken and it's loyal. So we'll just go and move on in a second to the next target. Buda is, pretty unprotected as well, which is good. Let's just clean up the invasion like so. Perfect. That means we can now land cavalry armies on. Look at these. Yes. All sorts of cavalry all landing at the same time. There are all the boats. So Hungary does have an army. It's just in totally the wrong place. Now we just attack Buda. It's all about speed now. We just need to swarm this area. No respite. No relenting. Let's pick up battleships now. I think that'd be a good thing. Or I could go for nuclear submarines. I'd be worth 102 range strength and I could pop those out pretty quick. No, I'll go battleships. I like battleships. Easy to use. Or I always like when you get to Cold War because you can move containment in. Now I'm going to put it instead of diplomatic league, but if a suzerain of a city-state has a different government to me, hint, they all do because I'm the only one that's got anywhere near the top of the civic tree. Look, this is Sweden. Sweden's just got into the modern era. Everyone else is industrial, so we're a long way ahead. Anytime I get an envoy, it counts as 2, which is lovely. We like that. I didn't actually show you all of the new city-state quests we've got, by the way. Lots of machine guns, bombers, aircraft carriers. These are all good things because that's exactly what I was going to do anyway. So I like it. That's wonderful. Let's see how many walls Hungary starts to pop up. Now, they don't have steel. And again, I don't think they're anywhere near steel, which is a good thing. They're not building enough. Like, I still have momentum here. If I seize Buda, I can attack these cities. More importantly, I'm just excited to get canals here because there is a lot of canalage that can be done to sort all this out. Instantly builds factory and a workshop. Yeah, actually, that's useful because I've got an industrial zone in Newcastle that's just about to finish. Actually, I can use my frigate to blow that tile up to bits. I can move this cavalry round. Should move a few round. Let's just give myself compass on and then you to that. Good. Right, actually, that means we can do 3 attacks on Buda now. 1, 2, and then 3. Or next turn we'll take that city. Now, you may notice I'm not pillaging. Yep, I know I'm not pillaging. I often pillage a lot more than this, but right now It's speed. I'm not hanging around. I would rather not blow everything up so I can actually use the infrastructure for my own nefarious ends. But yeah, look at this. We're just doing huge damage to the cities. And then 1 attack, 2 attacks. I know you're building a wonder. I'm sorry, not quick enough. And even in my new cities I'm taking over, I'm just like instantly building shipyards, seaports, and then more boats. What do I want? I've got loads of ironclads. I just like sea dogs. They're really, really fun. They're not even the best units, to be honest. I'll get a frigate armada, but I like them. Yeah, they're just attacking all my cavalry, but you're not going to be doing a lot of damage to me. Giovanni de Medici. Oh, I like that. And Margaret Cavendish. We're even getting great writers and things. Just all of the quests we could be doing, we're just picking up one by one here. The stock exchange right now is worth 33 gold per turn. It's amazing that, like, that's not even a huge amount for me. And it's massive. Oh, what's going on with this game? Buda is mine. A yoinkage. Thank you. Looks like it's stable enough loyalty-wise. I'll try and put some walls up in it just to, you know, make a small difference. But ultimately, yeah, my units are just having fun right now. A 1 strike there. Can we attack and kill this unit, this trebuchet? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Perfect. We're going to get through to this city now, which is good. Is there a military academy in this city? There certainly is. I need backup. What should we build ourselves? A field cannon army for 77 strength? No. We'll do it for speed. Curacao, 81 strength army. That perfect. 2 population city taken. So we've been at war for 3 turns now, and we are already pushing into the heart of the Hungarian cities. Again, I'm not even allowing myself to heal. We're just running through. Swarm the city, I say. Swarm it. No one will mind. Oh, I like it when suddenly more trade routes open up from nowhere. Like, I've got a bunch more routes that I can do from my capital now, like Laventa. Gets me more envoys again. Oh, it's the suzerains. Nalanda is the same thing. Hattusa, Mitla, and don't forget, I'm getting 2 envoys each time because of my containment, as long as somebody else is suzerain of them. It's so good. Big Ben, 1 economic policy slot. Yeah, you know you like it. Plus, I saved up about 10,000 gold, which sounds like a lot, but it was 2 turns worth of gold, so I kind of forgot about it. But I get 50% more, so now hopefully I'll be on about 15,000 gold. Yay! I don't think we've got enough money. Let's send off some more trade routes. My government is getting rather silly now. Oh, I love it. Colonial taxes, it's 184 gold per turn. Again, I feel like I didn't have enough gold per turn. So yeah, 5,200, that's a little bit better now. A 1, a 2, a 3, and I've even got time to promote this unit on top of it. Beautiful. I've also built a shipyard in Buda so that I can now again spit out more units in this little lake, which I think is going to be handy. Let's get an ironclad armada. Ah, yes, that'll help me. Estadio. One thing I was lacking was culture per turn. So I thought I'd add 6 culture per turn to all of my cities, as well as making them all ecstatic. Plus, I did the cool thing of putting 1 Colosseum next to another. Oh, I've actually finally used a resource for electricity. Shows you how effective Cardiff is. Owls as well. Can I have indoctrination? That gives me more spies. And more importantly, a wild card policy slot. Serious question, what do I put in my government now? I'm totally confused. Gunboat diplomacy. I need more envoys. More envoys, always more envoys. There you go, 16 points per turn now. That's good. We almost have a stranglehold on pretty much every city-state in the game, but no Chinguetti. Oh, imagine. I've got 17 religious citizens, so that would be 17 faith per turn on each trade route there. Oh, that would be good. You know, one relatively cool thing is as I'm taking over Hungarian cities, I'm getting more trade routes. I've got 31 routes from 20 cities. I mean, that's pretty good. But they have choral music, which means I can get a bunch of culture from all my temples. So, not even going to bother spreading my own religion. I'm just going to keep my religion in my trade hubs and just take theirs. Why not, I say? Why not? You may as well. Oh, I've been building rail. Pray to the railway gods and you will receive this. Ta-da! It didn't look as... They're a bit smaller than I imagined in my head. But look, I'm building rail, okay? Franz von Hipper is useless because he doesn't actually upgrade any of my units. I'm going to just produce the battleship and wha-bam! Another population 6 city with another trade route is mine. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I've got so much army now. I think I went from about 1,000 strength to about 2,000 strength in the space of 3 turns. Pretty handy. Pretty handy. In fact, actually, I might as well just take this city now. Oh, no, apparently I can't. I'll take this city now, I say. There we go. It's better. Keep pushing in. I was thinking about whether or not I kept Hungary alive, and, you know, I don't think I will. We'll just remove them from the game. It'll be a little easier that way. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Sean Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Krogerbrand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, L. Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Guberman, Clint Hennes. Thank you all for your support. It's amazing. See you all next time. Goodbye.